There's something that I was discovering in music. It's when you're kind of like jamming and you create a world. Like there is a moment where you're just kind of playing, but then there's this switch when suddenly there's this new world that you're kind of in. You don't know, like there's no way to verbalize it. It's just a feeling, and everybody knows that they're in it.
I need to hold your head so low. Don't let that devil get you down. The words I use are way too strong, unstable.
Whatever the song is about that I'm working on, I try to make sure that sonically it never strays from that. So you feel what it's about too, even if you don't know the words. If you don't speak English, hopefully you still understand what the song is about. Yeah. It's like emotionally efficient, maybe. It's like straight to the point. It's not masked in tons of effects.
But don't tell me to change. No, don't give me that faith.
Let's turn the lights out and do this sort of candlelit vibe, which I don't think has ever happened before in the morning.
I know you're faded.
To me, this is just an extremely gorgeous, sultry, sexy project that they have going on. I think if I could sum the project up in one word, it's exquisite.
Well, I mean, for me, I only write songs about things that have happened to me in my life. I think it's insincere to write a song that you just wrote to make it sound cool or something. It feels unauthentic. And actually, I have a really big difficulty with music that feels unauthentic. Like if it doesn't feel real, I don't really want to listen to it. It doesn't resonate with me. So when I'm singing, I know what I'm singing about. When I see other people have emotional reactions to the music, that feels like the biggest reward, to be able to play a concert, see people react in a way that they're like dropping in. They're like, oh, there's this moment of they let down their guard. They drop into the feeling. I mean, people don't party at our concerts. They usually have a much more, emotional experience in it. I think that's what I'm doing. I think that's why I'm different than a pop artist, because they do pop. I mean, obviously I'm a human being, so I have like emotions, and I get upset, and I get angry and sad and happy. I think what happens is music lets it out so that you don't just stay in the feeling. When you free happiness, it allows you to stay happy too. It does the opposite of sadness or anger. When you free anger, it goes away. But happiness, when you free it, it becomes, like, I feel good that I chose to make music. I want to make a feature film. Yeah, like I bought a Red camera and I started shooting my own music videos, and it's so much fun. And I really like where my mind is when I'm shooting is the same place my mind is when I'm recording. There's almost like this world opens up that I feel like I'm in this contained universe for a temporary period of time that's very creative. And there's even a different temperature in the room, and it just feels different. And that's what I notice when I'm filming stuff too, or photography. So I think then I would like to make a feature film. I don't really understand me outside of artistic expression. And I think I'm connected somehow to a type of sensuality in music and imagery and video. I I don't know if it's erotic or sensual. I think it's sensual. Some people think it's erotic. Because I don't really care about record sales, you know? I care more about, is it the right record to be out in culture and in the world? And I feel if anyone criticizes me on the record, I could be like, well, but it's not for you necessarily. Maybe it's for someone else. Maybe it's not for you right now either, you know? But it has something to it that feels really, it carries like a resonant frequency within it that's the culmination of all my experiences, and those experiences brought together a record that I feel is ultimately cathartic.